Today, Lampeter Strasburg High School takes on Warwick High School in a battle of wits. Coming up next on WGAL8 Brainbusters.
From Studio B, this is WGAL8 Brainbusters, celebrating 25 years. Now, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what promises to be an exciting half hour of challenging questions and answers. We have two strong teams with us today. Lampeter Strasburg for their debut after many years, and Warwick. Only one of these teams will advance to round two. Who will it be? Well, we'll find out in less than 30 minutes. But every great game comes with great players. So before we begin, let's take a moment to meet the teams who will battle it out in today's match. So first, it's a pleasure to welcome, as I said, for the first time in many years, the team from Lampeter Strasburg High School. First, we have Mr. Jeffrey Marsh. He is an ELA teacher, which is English Language and Arts. He also is the National Honor Society advisor. Next to him is Carlos. He is a senior. And today's captain is Asher. He is a senior. And next, Maria is a senior. And next to Maria is Ava. She's today's alternate, and she is also a senior. Welcome to the Lampeter Strasburg High School Brainbusters team. And now it's a pleasure to welcome back the Warwick High School team. First, we have Jack. He is a senior. Next, we have Harry, also a senior. Raya, she's the captain, a senior. Liz is a senior. And then we have Mr. Ray Mount. He is the coach, a biology teacher, and a longtime friend of Quiz Bowl and Brainbusters. Welcome to the Warwick High School Brainbusters team. And now, players, studio audience, viewers at home, get ready, because here comes today's opening round. We have 10-point questions. Good luck to all 6 of you. Let's get to work now with our first 10-point question. This 2025 reboot of a legendary superhero film was directed by James Gunn and doesn't, Carlos?
Superman?
Superman. It stars David Cornsweet and even his dog. Good for you for 10 points. A classical opera is divided into acts. What are the divisions of a classical symphony called? Maria?
Scene?
No, sorry. Raya?
Movements?
Movements is the correct answer for 10 points, and then it gets Warwick on the board. He made important discoveries about the nature of color and established the laws of motion and universal... Asher? Newton and universal gravitation. Anticipation worked well in your favor. Good for you. Antarctica is the continent that extends, of course, farthest south. But among Asia, Africa, South America, and Australia, which continent extends farthest south? Liz?
Australia?
No, sorry, incorrect. Carlos?
South America.
South America does. The southern tip of Chile is about 620 miles from Antarctica. A kiloton is 1,000 tons. What is 1 million tons? Raya?
Decaton?
No, sorry, incorrect. Asher?
A megaton?
Megaton, good for you. It's the practice of sending messages to unwilling recipients on the internet. It's electronic junk mail. What's it called, Raya?
Spam?
Spam or spamming, yes. Missouri, Iowa, Kansas, Colorado, Wyoming, and South Dakota all border the Cornhusker State. What state is it, Raya?
Nebraska?
You are correct again. It's any compound that produces hydroxide ions in aqueous solution. What is this, Asher?
Acidic?
No, sorry. What is the chemical opposite of an acid? Liz?
A base?
A base, sorry, Asher. The basic trigonometric functions are defined for angles between 0 and 90 degrees. What kind? Raya? I'm sorry, I have to take that as an incorrect. What kind of angles are those, Lampeter Strasburg? Carlos?
Acute.
Acute. Yes, I know it was at the tip of your tongue. Now, here comes today's audio question. Please, players, buzz in when I ask who's speaking.
Words have been spoken during rising tides of prosperity and the still waters of peace.
Who's speaking, Carlos?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama is correct for 10 points. According to Longfellow's poem, John Alden won the hand of Priscilla Mullins while wooing her on behalf of a friend. Who was this unlucky friend? We stumped you on Captain Miles Standish. It's now almost extinct, but in ancient Egypt, this marsh plant was used for boats, twine, cloth. Harry.
Papyrus.
Papyrus is the paper-like writing material. Home on the Range is the state song. In what state do the deer and the antelope play? Liz?
Wyoming?
No, not Wyoming, sorry. Lampeter, Strasburg, Carlos.
Montana.
Kansas is the correct answer. It's a mild red pepper used for stuffing green olives. What is it? Liz?
Bell pepper?
No, sorry, no. It's called a pimento. In the Army, it's a unit of division to 20,000 soldiers. In mathematics, it's the inverse of multiplication. What's the word, Carlos?
Division.
Division, yes. According to this theory, a clock at the North Pole will run faster than a clock at the equator. What theory is this? That's called the theory of relativity. He tries to cheer up King Lear by playing the fool, but he foolishly follows the king into a raging storm and dies. Who is this very foolish fellow? Oh, for Shakespeare fans, they would know it's the fool. Add the number of strings on a violin to the number of strings on a Raya.
8.
8 to the ukulele, you're going to get 8 is correct on a mandolin. He was the 6th Baron of Rochdale, but the Romantic poet George Gordon is better known by another noble title. Carlos.
Lord Byron.
Lord Byron is absolutely correct. A Song of Seasons of Love from the musical Rent says that this is equal to 525,600 minutes. What is this length of time, Harry?
A year.
It is absolutely a year. He was a Nazarite chosen by God to help free the Israelites from the Philistines. He ended Raya.
Moses?
Not Moses, no. I'm going to complete the question for us, Lampeter Strasburg. He ended his life blind in the Philistine city of Gaza. Who was this Old Testament hero? Carlos?
Gideon?
No, Samson is the correct answer. Well, that's it for this round. You know, we're just getting started, and we have a great game, 80-70. Coming up, the one-on-one rapid fire, and of course, the 60-second team lightning round. They're on their way when we return after this short break.
WGAL8 Brainbusters will return after this. Participants on WGAL8 Brainbusters each receive this mini notebook and stylus pen, and the top 4 winning teams will share grants totaling $10,000. So good luck, teams. Now, back to your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 25th season of WGAL8 Brainbusters. We're here with Lampeter, Strasburg, and Warwick. It's time now for today's one-on-one rapid fire round, a chance for each player to share and compete. So first, let's say hello to our first player, Carlos. He's a senior. It's nice to have you here. Welcome to Studio B at WGAL. So tell us, what do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Well, obviously, I'd like to graduate LS, and then I'd like to go to college and get a degree in civil or mechanical engineering.
Very nice. Great goals. No doubt about it. That's a solid plan for the future. Thanks for sharing. Harry, what about you? You're also a senior. What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I'm also planning on going to college of some sort, probably a local one, and go into the political science field and maybe become an attorney.
And seeking out politics, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Harry and Carlos, let's see how it goes now as we put you two one-on-one. Great game going 80-70. The Constitution of this country recognizes 22 official languages, including Tamil, Urdu, Punjabi, Kashmiri, Bengali, Hindi, and English. What country is it, Carlos?
India.
India is a correct answer. Abigail Adams was the wife of one president and the mother, Carlos.
Of John Quincy Adams.
No, I'm sorry. Harry, I'm going to complete the question for you. And she was also the mother of another. What is the first and last name of the only other woman to have been both a wife and a mother of presidents? Harry, any idea? Barbara Bush is the correct answer. And finally, your third question. Many teachers are famous and have famously taught famous students. Who taught Helen Keller? Memories from the play The Miracle Worker, Anne Sullivan. Okay, 90 to 70. Let's meet our two captains. First, it's a pleasure to welcome for the first time Asher, also a senior from Lampe to Strasburg. So, Asher, we'd love to hear, what do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I hope to go to university and graduate with an international business degree, and hopefully see some of the world.
That's a great goal. Good for you. I hope you have great ambition, and I hope it comes to fruition. Raya, also a senior. What about you? Where do we see you accomplishing in the next 5 years?
Well, of course, I'm going to want to go to university then. Definitely, I want to do something in an international relations field. Another goal I have for myself is to definitely pick up another language while I'm at university and do some traveling.
Fantastic. Oh, all those goals are fantastic, and I can tell you're very driven. I've known you for many years. Okay, Asher and Raya, let's put you two one-on-one. Balboa reached the Pacific Ocean in 1513. Who reached the Sea of Tranquility in 1969? Well, it was on the moon, and his name was Neil Armstrong. It can mean limited freedom to do what you want, or an imaginary line around the Earth parallel to the equator. What's that word? Raya?
Latitude?
Latitude, yes, good for you for 10 points. And finally, Cape Fear, Cape Lookout, and Cape Hatteras are in this U.S. state. Asher?
North Carolina.
North Carolina for 10 points. All right, look at those scores. Fantastic game going, 100 to 80. Let's meet our third players in today's competition. Maria, welcome to Brainbuster Stage, a senior. What about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I would love to go to university and graduate in either electrical or chemical engineering, and then also travel, hopefully.
Sounds like a plan with real potential, and I love that you add the travel, because seeing the world is so critical. Liz, what about you?
I would like to graduate college, and I would like to be in the live broadcasting field in production, so I want to be a producer.
Oh, I love it. You're in the right place at, Liz
so.
and Maria. Let's put you two one-on-one. The Federal Reserve currently lowered interest rates at its meeting in September 2025. Who is the Fed chair who announced this rate cut? Ooh, he's been in the news lately. We stumped you on Jerome Powell. It's bordered by Romania and Moldova on the southwest, Poland, Hungary, and Slovakia on the west, and Belarus borders on the northwest. What nation's southern city of Odessa borders the Black Sea? Liz?
Romania?
No, not Romania. Sorry. Maria, any idea? Oh, we stumped you on Ukraine. And finally, diseases were especially deadly in colonial America. In 1793, 5,000 people in Philadelphia died of what infectious, Liz?
Yellow fever.
Yellow fever, the tropical disease. Good for you, 100 to 90. Look at these scores. We're now going to pick up the pace and play today's 60-second team lightning round. Okay, so Warwick, you are behind at this point, but only by 10 points. So you have, I guess, the luxury of selecting first among these three quizzes. We have three of a kind, alphabet soup, and in the middle.
We'll do three of a kind.
Three of a kind. Okay, Taft, Ford, and Obama were U.S. presidents. For 10 points each, what kinds of things are each of these groups of three? Raya, I take your answer as the team's answer. Harry and Liz are ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. So good luck to all three of you, and here we go. Scalene, isosceles, equalateral.
Triangles?
Correct. Pistachio, Neapolitan,
Nuts.
Rocky Road.
Oh, ice cream.
Ice cream. Sorry, I take your first answer. I'm sorry. The mountains, Mauna Loa, Etna, and Vesuvius.
Volcanoes.
They are indeed. Pollux, Vega, and Sirius.
Stars.
Stars.
Correct. Arabian, Iberian, and Yucatan.
Peninsulas.
Yes, they are. Andrew, Hugo, Katrina.
Hurricanes.
Correct. Mandible, tibia, humerus.
Bones.
They are. Clavier, zither, and recorder.
Instruments.
Instruments, yes. Kohinoor, hope, and Star of Africa.
Skip.
Diamonds, wood, iron, wedge.
Elements.
Golf clubs, Mandarin, Hindi, and Dutch.
Languages.
They are. The Undertaker, Sting, Hulk Hogan.
Superheroes.
Wrestlers, rhinoceros, dung, and scarab.
Beetle.
Beetles.
Beetles are correct. Persian, Maltese, and Siamese.
Cats.
Correct. Bream, stickleback, and darter.
Skip.
Fish, sampan, sloop, and cutter.
Skip.
Those are ships or boats. Great Bear, Victoria, and Michigan.
Lakes.
They are. When we were wombat, wallaby, and koala, marsupials. Well done. 11 correct. Some fantastic teamwork was demonstrated. 110 points. We challenged you on a few of them, but you did a great job. So 110 points came your way. All right, Asher, it's up to you now. Carlos and Maria are ready to help you along with the 2 remaining quizzes. We have alphabet soup and in the middle.
In the middle. In the middle?
In the middle. George Washington did not have a middle name, neither did Harry S. Truman. So for 10 points each, provide the middle name of these U.S. presidents. Good luck to all 3 of you. Asher, I take your answer as the team's answer. We're putting 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. Barack Obama's middle name was his...
Hussein.
Hussein is correct. It was W in George W. Bush. Walker. It's what HW stands for in George H.W. Bush.
Harrison Walker.
Harrison Walker.
Herbert Walker. Bill Clinton's middle name is the last name of our 3rd president.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Correct. Ronald Reagan's middle name was the last name of our 28th president.
Roosevelt.
Wilson. John Q. Adams, son of John Adams.
Quincy.
Correct. FDR.
Delano.
Correct. JFK.
Franklin.
Franklin.
Fitzgerald. LBJ.
Byron.
Byron.
Baines. His nickname was Jimmy Carter. His official name was James What Carter.
Skip.
Earl. Richard Nixon's middle name was his mother's maiden name.
Skip.
President Wilson's middle name is
Woodrow.
Woodrow. It is. Gerald Ford's middle name was the adopted father's middle name.
Reginald.
Reginald.
Rudolph. James K. Polk.
Skip.
Skip.
Knox. Dwight D. Eisenhower.
David.
Was David? No, it wasn't. 5 correct, so 50 points came your way. That was a tough quiz, but you really did well. Boy, that was a break for you. Or let's see what happens. It's time now to reveal today's bonus Brain Buster category. So during our break, our teams will wager 0 to 25 points based on their confidence with literary fiction. So we'll have the bonus Brain Buster and, of course, the all-important Final Frenzy when WGAL8 Brain Busters continues in a matter of minutes.
Watch all this season's episodes of WGAL8 Brainbusters anytime on WGAL.com. Our online home also includes our tournament schedule and a chance to learn more about the show and host Rich Rosen. Scan the QR code with your phone or go to WGAL.com and click on Brainbusters.
Well, hello, everybody. We are back from the break, and it's time now for today's bonus Brain Buster. Now, each team has made their wager anywhere from 0 to 25 points, depending on their confidence in the subject of literary fiction. To deliver today's bonus Brain Buster, here's Brian Roach in the News 8 newsroom. Brian.
Thanks, Rich. And now here is your bonus Brain Buster. Drawing heavily from his own harrowing experience as a prisoner of war, this iconic American author chronicled the devastating 1945 Allied firebombing of Dresden, Germany in his seminal anti-war novel, which follows the nonlinear journey of Billy Pilgrim. Name this powerful work by Kurt Vonnegut. Again, drawing heavily from his own harrowing experience as a prisoner of war, this iconic American author chronicled the devastating 1945 Allied firebombing of Dresden, Germany in his seminal anti-war novel, which follows the non-linear journey of Billy Pilgrim. Name this powerful work by Kurt Vonnegut. Good luck with your answer. And now back to Studio B. Rich?
Thank you, Brian. Good luck, teams. We'll give you about 5 seconds to write your answer. Okay, are we all set? Pens are closed. Asher, we always start with this side of the set. If you would kindly show us your answer. Did you come up with Slaughterhouse-Five? Good for you. The most powerful anti-war novel of the 20th century, in my opinion. We're going to add 5 points to your score. Very conservative wager. Raya, did you come up with Slaughterhouse-Five? War and Peace. I'm sorry, we're going to deduct 10 points from your score as a result. Okay, 155 to 190. It's anybody's game as we head into today's final frenzy. This time, it's 20-point questions. Pick up those signaling buttons and let's use them frequently, beginning now. If someday you go to college, pardon me, and win a Rhodes Scholarship, you'll have 2 years of study at this university. Carlos?
Oxford.
Oxford, all expenses paid. It weighs about a pound at birth and about 3 pounds in the average adult. It has 10 billion cells, 4 lobes, and 2 hemispheres. What, Liz?
Brain.
The brain is correct. Abraham Lincoln was president during the Civil War. Who was president during the first major test of the Union, the Whiskey Rebellion of 17? Carlos?
George Washington.
He's the one. The second stanza asks, what is it that which the breeze or the towering steep, as it fitfully blows, half conceals, half discloses? The song's title gives the answer. What is this patriotic tune? Liz?
Flag?
No, sorry. Carlos?
Star Spangled Banner.
It is indeed, yes. He makes a brief appearance in Homer's Iliad, but is the title character of Virgil's most famous poem. Carlos again.
It's not the Odyssey.
Sorry. Who is the Prince of Troy, Harry?
Hector?
Aeneas is the correct answer in the Aeneid. It was recorded in 1913, 56.7 degrees Celsius, 134 degrees Fahrenheit. What is the... Raya?
Boiling point?
No, sorry. It is the hottest air temperature ever recorded in the United States. Where in California did this occur, Carlos?
Death Valley.
Death Valley is correct. After World War II, 12 Nazi leaders, including Goering, Ribbentrop, and Bormann, were sentenced to death. Raya?
Nuremberg trials?
Nuremberg trials is correct. The United States occupied this country in 1838, from 1906 to 1909, in 1917, and from 1920 to 1923. We tried again in 1961. Carlos?
Cuba.
Cuba is the Caribbean island. This British author was the first woman to make a gift to Harvard, so they named the college for her. Who was she? Carlos?
Virginia Woolf.
No, sorry. Raya?
Jane Austen?
No, it was Anne Radcliffe, as Radcliffe was Harvard's sister college. More than 10 million tons are produced each year, making it the most common plastic in the United States. What is polymerized C2H4? It's... Raya?
PVC?
No, it's not. Sorry. Polyethylene is the correct answer. She was in her 70s when she began painting seriously. When she died in 1961, she was the most famous primitive painter in America. By what name was she known? Carlos?
Georgia O'Keeffe.
No, sorry. Liz?
I was going to say Georgia
Grandma
O'Keeffe.
Moses. Because of its barbaric music and erotic dancing, the world premiere of this Stravinsky ballet erupted into a riot. What was the sacrifice, Carlos?
Rites of Spring.
That is correct. In 1999, Bertrand Piccard and Brian Jones did it in the Breitling Orbiter 3, the first to do it. How did they fly around the world? Liz?
A satellite?
No, not a satellite. Asher?
Hot air balloon?
It was indeed. If you can believe that twin brothers can have servants who are also twins, and that being separated for 18 years, they all end up in the same city, and that even the servants and masters can't tell each other apart, you'll enjoy this comedy by...
Twelfth Night.
No, it's not. Oh, sorry. This comedy by William Shakespeare. Which one is it? Oh, we stumped you on a comedy of errors. This 1836 battle lasted only 20 minutes, but gave Texas its independence.
San Jacinto.
It is the Battle of San Jacinto, yes. His novel Comanche Moon takes Gus and Woodrow from the end of Dead Man's Walk to the start of Lonesome Dove. And we were going for Larry McMurtry for the Pulitzer Prize-winning author of these novels. Well, that song marks the end of the final frenzy. What a match. Lampeter Strasburg really came alive, and they are going to return for round 2, but we hope to see you in just a few short moments.
Welcome back to WGAL8 Brainbusters, the Susquehanna Valley's longest-running high school quiz show, celebrating 25 years. Once again, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Wow, welcome back. What an incredible game. A huge shout out to both of our teams for their outstanding performances. Now, congratulations to Lampeter Strasburg for your victory. I mean, this is their debut performance here, and they are going to return for round 2. They really came alive in that last round to play. We say goodbye to Warwick, and we thank them for a great time, and we've really enjoyed watching you. You're all seniors, and you've been here for many years, and we've enjoyed watching you participate on our show. So coming up on the next WGAL 8 Brainbusters, get ready to welcome Manheim Central versus Carlisle. We appreciate you tuning us in and spending time with us today. This is Rich Rosen signing off on behalf of everyone here at WGAL 8 Brainbusters. Thank you for being part of this fantastic experience. Until next time, don't forget, knowledge isn't just power, it's growth. Learn something new every day. See ya. Bye.